It's always good before you actually start the boss fight to have everyone has a specific role. Like for instance, who's gonna take the or press the left note every time, and who's gonna take the right note every time, which makes it easiest that way. Or who's touching panel? Wait, get it open, get it open. Like who's doing it? You know what I mean? Another example, callouts, right? Their job is to do callouts concisely, precisely, and effectively. So don't add in if, ands, or buts. You know, just say what it is. Top 3, water 1, main 2. That's it. You know, don't be like, top 1, main is 2 and 3, water, let me see, 1. All right, that's just like too much to say. Quicker, the better. Callouts, their job's usually to cover drones the best they can, right? Once they're done with that, awesome. Go with the guys to do damage, or however much time y'all have left on the walls, and then back to stations and all that. And the other 3 guys, their main priority is to get their node hacking first before they shoot drones. Of course, shooting drones is important, but like midway or halfway from wall back to stations, yeah, shoot drones. But if callouts are doing callouts and there's drones, number 1 priority, off the bat, get their nodes first, and then shoot drones, because you can always turn around and shoot the drones really easy.
Like I'm sure what everybody else is gonna ask, Loadout, what gun are you using? Is there any, you know, I mean, people should who come in here should obviously have the grenade launcher equipped to help with the drones. But is there any special attachment you recommend? But more so than the gun, what kind of perks are you using, and what's your loadout on your weapons, on your gear? I mean.
Okay, yeah, so basically, I kind of go based off on what my teammates have, because we never want to have too much of one thing, you know? We want to always make sure everyone's perks and gears are even out, that it weighs each other evenly. So like for me, it all goes back to our specific roles, right? So whoever's doing callouts, I like to use something with a high rate of fire. So let's say like a M4 or the FAO, the FAO, 416, 553, you know, something in that category. And for my perks, since I have the grenade launcher as well, I put on the explosives expert. I want that extra damage to drones in case I use my grenade launcher, but that's not necessary really. It already does enough damage. And one perk I highly recommend everyone has on is Drone Hunter. So that's when everyone shoots drones. It gives them their health back, not just themselves, but the whole team. Everyone gets health. Yeah. So when everyone has it, then health should not be a problem. Right?
Okay. Right.
Yeah. And also, this third one is not necessary completely. Only for this week, just because we only got one weapon to use, right?
Pack mule. The pack mule. Let me guess, it's the pack mule. Alright, yes.
Pack mule, precisely, yeah. Other times I don't use that. I would use either burst 4 or sensor hack, right? So burst 4, get the extra movement speed to whoever needs help. Sensor hack, extra drone damage with our bullets in general.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. And then do you, as your jacket, do you have the judge plate for relentless, or? Yeah,
so things like that, you don't necessarily need the judge plate, because you can get injury resistance from your preparation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But just in case if someone does die or have to start over, that preparation does go away. So overall, it is beneficial to have the judge plate in general, the judge top. If anyone asks, make sure they do not, I repeat, do not have either stealth or explosion resistance damage in their gear for this boss fight. Those two you absolutely do not need. Absolutely. We're not trying to stay hidden. They can see us.
No, definitely not. And anyway, and even if you did, I always tell people that if you are the only one that uses a perk that actually hides you from the enemy, it means that all your teammates are getting extra flak.
Exactly, yeah. Alright, so right here, super important, whoever's doing callouts, they need to get ready to hit O2 again.
and then do callout.
And walk people through the use of oxygen. If you know that you're playing slow, you have like a 70-second cooldown on the oxygen, and then you can use it again.
Yeah, so basically, one time I actually hit oxygen too quickly before the poison came out, and then basically oxygen just went away and just poison just restarted back up. It's almost like we didn't have oxygen the whole time. So now I wait until I see the poison, I hit oxygen. That way it is utilizing its full potential, the oxygen, right? That way it stops the poison from going up and actually goes down just a little bit more. That way we have a 5-second head start. All right, perfect. Oh yeah, one more thing. I'm sorry. There's a lot of tactics that go into this. If you do say in your video, whoever's doing callouts, they must help with nodes whenever they can. It is an absolute mandatory.
All right, fantastic. Last question then. Why do you shoot out the lights before you go in and start the boss fight?
So I do that because it lets me see the drones quicker, because the normal drones, when they come in, they have a bright white light against them, and we have other bright lights in the arena as well. So especially in this corner right here, right? One time I was just shooting at this light and then realized it wasn't a drone.
All right, good one.
Yeah.
Because that's quite nifty. I started doing it as well, and it does help. So I just wanted to make sure I'm not just shooting it out of vanity because you're doing it, but because there's an actual purpose to it.
Yeah, an actual purpose. Yeah, it allows me to see the drones.
Yes.
It kind of darkens the boss fight a little bit more, and I can see, oh, in the corner of my eye, there's a drone. Just kill him real quick.
Awesome. Well, thank you. That was like almost a proper interview. I might actually keep it exactly in that format. It's brilliant.
Absolutely.
Okay, Joku. Hey, say my thanks to your team, and thank you to you, and happy raiding, I would say, and I'm gonna see you soon again.